Before I read Mastering Diabetes, my A1C was 10.3. That's when the doctor put me on insulin. By March 15th, when I had my next blood work done, it was down to 5.2. And that's when my doctor took me off insulin. What I would tell the people that are skeptical, try it for 30 days. The worst that'll happen is that it won't work. If you enjoy fruit, you'll love this program. If you like eating to your full and not having to count your calories, you're going to love this program. My doctor put me on insulin on December 22nd, and I am not a fan of needles in any way, shape, or form. Did a little bit of research, came across the book, and decided to give it a try. I figured I had nothing to lose. I weighed 213 pounds at the time I got the book, which was about January 10th. I was on metformin 2,000 milligrams a day and glimepiride 8 milligrams a day. I jumped in feet first. I'm long-term junk food vegan, so I had no problem eliminating meat or dairy because I already wasn't eating meat or dairy. And the eliminating oil seemed to make sense. What scared me was diving in and eating all that fruit. That was a lot of fruit to have for breakfast, but it worked. So here we are. I saw my blood sugars drop dramatically. Actually, to the point where I was actually concerned they were going too low, which is when I talked to my doctor and he said to stop taking the insulin. That was March 15th, I came off of the insulin, and he told me to start reducing my other meds by half every 2 weeks until I was off. That felt awesome. I don't have to take the insulin, and I no longer am taking any metformin. I went from 213 to 170. I'm actually at 169 now. I think I'm going to stop trying to lose weight completely. That's also awesome, especially since with the extra weight that I had, I was having some hip and knee issues, and they haven't gone away completely, but it's much easier to do the walking now. I was down to eating maybe a half a banana and a half a cup of oatmeal for breakfast. And I'm sure you've seen pictures of what I'm eating now. A papaya, 2 or 3 bananas, apples, pears, orange, strawberries, all in one breakfast, plus a sprinkling of chia seeds or flax meal for omega-3s. So the fact that I can eat that much fruit and not get drastic spikes anymore is awesome. One banana would spike me horribly. Lunch is usually brown rice, or I have forbidden black rice, or any whole grain rice. Sometimes I'll have oat groats, often with beans or mushrooms, depending on the mood I'm in. I will batch prep a couple of days worth of beans, and then I'll change the spice palette depending on what I'm in the mood for. Anywhere from spicy hot chili or Italian seasonings with diced tomatoes. Depends on the mood I'm in. Try it for 30 days. You've got absolutely nothing to lose. If you see a change, continue. If it doesn't work for you, I'm sorry, at least you tried. Before I read Mastering Diabetes, my A1C was 10.3. That's when the doctor put me on insulin. By March 15th, when I had my next blood work done, it was down to 5.2. And that's when my doctor took me off insulin. What I would tell the people that are skeptical, try it for 30 days. The worst that'll happen is that it won't work. If you enjoy fruit, you'll love this program. If you like eating to your full and not having to count your calories, you're going to love this program.